And we are live. Welcome to Vote FM Sports live podcast here and watch along show. It's the Arsenal versus Southampton game. Was in live here in the studio. We have an update for you. Arsenal suffered some sort of crisis in injury. Some sort of crisis in injury, and they are playing Partey as a right back, and Jorginho starts for the first time in some week right now. And Arsenal just went on an attack, forward pass by Partey to Jorginho, and Kai Havertz kind of missed it. But good save though from Waka Peters. And it's a corner kick to Arsenal, and Saka stands on it. Let's see what the dark art really is right now. Everybody has been talking about the dark art of Arsenal in set pieces. And let's see if they survive this one. All thanks to Ramsdale coming forward to claim the ball.
It's actually Raya versus Ramsdale today. Let's see who's the better goalkeeper.
Look, he almost missed that, but all thanks to the last fingertip save from Ramsdale. We're going to be seeing some prime Ramsdale here today.
I hope we see prime Ramsdale, because anything less than that would be a nightmare for him. So far, he's looked unconfident when he was passing the ball to his defenders. Let's see if he looks more confident defending from this set piece.
Another corner kick, and Kai Havertz misses that one. Though, now the game is sitting up. Arsenal on the attack, 2 chances now, or 2 corner kicks yet, and they've missed it both, and Ramsdale to the rescue again.
That was close, but not close enough.
Definitely not close enough. Now goal kick to Southampton. They start the game from the back. I don't know how Southampton is trying to build from the back.
Southampton are failing woefully at building from the back, because you want to build from the back, but you can't absorb pressure. Arsenal are bearing down on the 18, and they are throwing the ball away. They are losing their composure. They are losing their steez in this match.
Let's hope the long ball saves them. Calafiori misses, or perhaps he gets the long ball forward, and it's back to the Arsenal half. This is Saliba on the ball.
Steez looks like at the Arsenal defense. You have players passing the ball comfortably in their own half, even though Southampton are pressing them forward.
They've taken their time to work. John, they've taken their time to work on it. You should understand this.
And they've had the same amount of time as Southampton.
The Southampton side
they've had the same amount of time, but they haven't thought it important to work on this aspect of the game. How do you throw away the ball when you have an opponent running into your 18? You can't pass comfortably. You can't receive the ball.
You understand that
passing the ball forward to his defender is a frightful thing for.
You should understand that every team has their own style of play. So Arsenal can be good at passing from the back.
This is fundamental football. It's not
about fundamental football.
It's about football fundamentals. How you hold on to the ball, what you do with the ball when you are with the ball, what you do when you compose yourself when an opponent is running at you. These are football fundamentals that Southampton
every team has a style.
Right
most of the teams plays with a style, and many of the teams.
So you're telling me that Southampton's style is whenever they get the ball, they hoof it up into the pitch, right?
Long balls, you've seen them play like that, and they are on the defensive right now.
The long balls we've seen here are long balls without direction, long balls that end up being throw-ins to the other half, which means they turn over the ball each time the ball
absorb
comes
pressure
into their 18.
Until they get it
How
right.
is that
They
absorbing
absorb pressure.
And they didn't absorb any pressure. They didn't absorb any pressure. When you tell me you absorb pressure is when you hold onto the ball, an attacker is coming out, you are able to hold onto the ball, pass it off away without giving away the
absorbing
possession.
Pressure simply means making sure the opposition doesn't
but when you
get.
turn over the ball to the opposition when you are with the ball, that's you caving in. You are not absorbing pressure then.
Now they are with the ball in the Arsenal's half, all thanks to the long balls and defensive. When you mean absorbing pressure. It means when they're attacking, when you're defending, you absorb the pressure of not considering the goal, and when you get the ball back, you hit on the break. And I think
you absorb
that
it. How do you hit on the break when you give away possession when you are trying to absorb pressure?
Now they are with
you
the
give
ball
away
for the past.
possession while you are trying to absorb pressure.
No matter how you paint them black,
you give away
they've been with the ball for the past 3 minutes and they've not lost it yet.
While you are trying to absorb
been with
pressure,
the ball.
you give away. This is in Arsenal's half. They can't do this in their own half. That's what we are saying right here.
They've been with the ball for the past 3 minutes, and
in
yet
Arsenal has not touched the ball.
It's their own. That's
this
what it
is
means.
Not their half. This is not absorbing pressure because you are the one on the ball. You are not even attacking. You are not moving forward. You are just passing the ball around in the opponent's half, and you are not moving forward.
It means Arsenal is trying to absorb most of the pressure as well. The ball goes from left to right in the Southampton defense, and now it's Kyle Walker-Peters with the ball, and they continue to move forward. Now the ball is on the right side of the wings for Southampton, and they put the cross in for the defensive work by Thomas Partey, and a wonderful save by Raya.
That was just elementary save. That wasn't wonderful.
It was a wonderful save though.
That was just an elementary save from a pass.
It was standing in the right place at the right time.
Look at from a pass.
A loose shot from
That was a pass forward.
Now Saka is trying to beat his man. It's Saliba on the ball now. Now Saliba on the ball. Arsenal move it backwards. Saliba to Gabriel. Gabriel comfortable on the ball right now. Touches on the opposition's box. Arsenal has 19 while Southampton has 0. And Thomas Partey on the ball, moving it forward. He gives it to Saka. It's just a flat-footed game right here now. Everybody moving the ball, trying to play safe at the early stages of the game, while Arsenal created some credible chances, but not very any off chance. Now they move it to Jorginho, and he cries for a foul, but the referee doesn't give it. Saka back on the ball, trying to beat his man on the right side of the wing.
Pass out.
And Jorginho back on the ball. He gives it back now to Partey. Partey to Saliba. Saliba back to Gabriel. And Gabriel moves it forward to Calafiori. Calafiori moves it, driving forward in between the defense line, and gives it to what a game that is. Kyle Walker dispossessing Saka like a baby there and losing the ball again in the Arsenal's half. Now they're coming forward with Partey to Saka. And they move it back to the left, and Gabriel is there standing above it gives it back to Saliba to Declan Rice to Sterling beats his man, but he's trying to find his run into the box, but no way.
Fine turn there from Sterling.
I think if you look at it, they're defending well, they're defending compact, and they're trying to make sure Arsenal doesn't break in, though Arsenal have more touches in the opposition box than they're just trying to make sure they don't get in trouble. Nice clearance there. And Arsenal are back on the ball again with Gabriel on it. All thanks to Saliba, nothing is clear to Gabriel to preserve possession. Saliba to Partey to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker loses it, first touch, and it's with Kyle Walker-Peters. Kyle Walker-Peters cries out for a foul, but it wasn't given.
Come on, let's see. Saka on the ball now. Deflected corner kick. I think we are just seeing attack after attack from Arsenal. Southampton right now looking like they are defending, holding out, trying to weather this storm. But in doing so, they concede these chances, these set pieces that Arsenal are so good at, and they are going to have to weather the storm now.
Now so far it's 4 corner kicks to Arsenal and none of them to Southampton so far.
Saka on the ball, looking to cross the ball. Crosses it in. Header, no way. Another corner
kick. Kai Havertz seems to be finding himself on these balls, but Southampton defense is not letting him have it.
I wouldn't say it's the Southampton defense, it would be the Southampton team not letting him have it, because we're having all the bodies of the Southampton players inside the 18 now.
It's still the defense.
So it's the Southampton team
they are defending
not letting him get a chance on goal.
They are defending the set piece. You don't expect any of them to stand outside the box 18 so far. You have them stand close to the box at the end of the box.
I think I'll let you in on that when the flip side, when Arsenal are the one defending a set piece, we'll now see how many players. Oh.
It's not a goal. There was a foul in that, and the referee could blow a whistle just to correct some things. And
controversy here as Calafiori and the referee and a couple of other Southampton players are having a conversation over a foul. Watching the playback now, yes.
Calafiori fouls the player, and the referee had already blown the whistle before the ball went into the net, so it wasn't given as a goal. It will have to be retaken.
Can we get another option in front of goal there? No way. No way. Goal kick now to Southampton. Ramsdale with the ball, looking to pass the ball forward. We are seeing Southampton struggle whenever they have possession at the back, because passing out from the defense into midfield seems to be a chore. This is something that should be fundamental for any football team playing, even if you are playing in Division 3. Long pass forward into the midfield, dispossessed there by Arsenal. Dispossessed, ball back with Southampton, now free kick to Arsenal. Saka is down clutching at his calf, hoping that isn't going to be an injury, but maybe just a harmful one. Replay now shows Jorginho. Contact there. Kyle Walker's running into Saka. Yes. Start showing riding into Saka's calf right there. Is this going to be a bouquet? Yes, it is a yellow card to Walker Peters. Good officiating there. There was no need to raise the studs, no need to run into Saka, but it is what it is. Saka is on his feet now, moving forward with the ball, looking to release someone into the midfield. Can we get a header? No headers. Another one back. Arsenal have lost possession now, dispossessed Southampton. Back to the defense. Saliba with the ball.
Now he gives it to Jorginho. Jorginho moves it forward, trying to look for his man, trying to find a pass. He sends it wild to Saka. Saka gives it back to him on the midfield. You can't take away the fact that Arsenal are good on the ball, better than Southampton are, but you could also not take away the fact that Southampton are good defensively and they defend compact.
How are they good defensively? Everybody is in the 18-yard box and you're telling me they are good defensively.
It doesn't mean
everybody is in the 18-yard box.
I remember
they are not on the ball.
I remember last week.
They are just sitting in the 18-yard box.
I remember last week
you were saying something.
You said something about this same thing when the tables were turned, and you said it was not okay. It was okay defending. If you're playing against a big side, it's okay defending. That was what you said. And now, why is it not okay defending for Southampton?
You are taking my words out of context, and that's not nice.
Now Southampton wins a free kick in the midfield. Declan Rice fouls his man.
Or was fouled rather.
He fouls his man now. He does a foul on Stewart. Now another foul. Jesus fouls again. He does a foul on Downs. Southampton sends it back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale sends it long.
And then back passes all along.
They move together like a unit. There's a player down and they send it down. What is down by the foul committed on him by Declan Rice. I think it's a hamstring. Stuart is down, complaining to the medical staff that his contact with Declan Rice kind of sent him off, and he's feeling some pain in his hamstring, and everybody is calm. People are taking cooling break. I take additional instruction, new set of instruction to his teammates, to his players, see if they could figure out how to get the Southampton side to cave and get their goals. But same thing happens here with Southampton man giving fresh instructions to his players as well to see if they could get a result against Arsenal while everybody is on a cooling break. Swartz is down. I think he can continue with this game. And there is Martin Odegaard on the sidelines viewing the game from the VIP section. He is not happy with the way they played so far. So is Ben White, still frowning at the defense line, not happy with the way they played so far. But he feels like he has something to offer the team. He has something to give differently from the whole setup. And with Partey playing on right back, I think the defense or the midfield is not really giving the Arsenal vibe so far this season.
I think we're having that only because we do not have Partey in his normal position, bossing around the midfield, and we are also lacking the flair of Ben White from the right fullback position, because we've just seen Partey moving the ball into the midfield rather than taking the ball and progressing the ball forward. So I think Arsenal are going to have to find another route for their possession. They are going to have to find another route to move the ball forward, because currently it's not working as it is, and we are about to get the ball back into action. Ramsdale is with the ball now, looking to pass the ball.
And with that, Stewart is out of the game so far. He cannot continue, and he's out, and Archer is in. Now Ramsdale continues. I think it was a back pass from the Arsenal side to him to continue play. Kyle Walker-Peters down to the ball and
ballooning the ball forward yet again. Out to throw him. Same thing.
Throwing to Arsenal, throwing to Southampton, all thanks to the flick by Saliba. He flicked the ball off his player.
Ramsdale on the ball, trying to clear the ball from his 18. I wonder if he's going to gift Arsenal a goal today. Partey on the ball, passes the ball back.
Saka, now Partey on the ball, gives the ball to Gabriel. Gabriel moves it forward, looks for his man. Then send it sideways to Saliba. Saliba to Partey again. At the forward move to Saka. Saka tries to beat his man. He's trying so hard to beat this man, but whenever he's on the ball, there are two of them on him.
More like four.
Come on, John. It's just two players.
The other players have to. You have two midfielders joining in, plus the fullback. It's Kyle Walker-Peters and the other guy. And then one more player coming in.
Kyle Walker-Peters and the other guy.
It's just four men.
On Saka, come on,
Saka, yes.
don't be biased here. It's two men on Saka, while the other people try to cover the lines behind him to make sure he doesn't speak a pass.
And how many people are doing that?
And
too?
that's
four.
That's Bednarek fouling Jesus, and that's the person you're talking about making it four. It was on Jesus all along.
Free kick to Arsenal. Saka standing over the ball while the referee is giving Bednarek a talking to. Marching down into the 18 to draw the marker for the wall. And let's see if this is the opportunity Arsenal have been begging for all game. Time check is 28 minutes 57 seconds. We are about to see the ball enter the Southampton 18 yet again. Saka is giving the go-ahead by the referee. Are we going to see an Arsenal goal from this set piece?
Let's hope.
Ball goes in. Caught by Ramsdale.
Ramsdale claims it.
Another dispossession again by Arsenal.
I think we have a young lad making his debut for Southampton in Dublin. It's his name, and he's been always dispossessed by Calafiori and Raheem Sterling whenever he moves with the ball. But all the same thing happens to Southampton whenever Saka is on the ball. There's always a Kyle Walker-Peters who's there to stop him, and now Arsenal sends a long ball forward, and it's cleared by
Fine one there by Calafiori.
Bednarek, but now
Moving
Arsenal
forward.
still has
Come
it.
on.
Jesus,
Can we get something there? Come on.
Jesus and Kai Havertz misses it. He takes a shot and was deflected to the goalkeeper. Jesus tries to beat his man, but he loses the ball, and that could have been Sterling's ball, but
Yeah.
it could have been Sterling, but bad
Havertz
decision
should have
making.
left it for Sterling.
Kyle Walker-Peters again trying to make those runs, trying to defend his area and make sure that Saka doesn't get much of the ball, but he lacks and he finds his shot most times. Now it's back to Arsenal. Gabriel to Saliba to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey back to Saliba. Saliba stands on it, gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel moves it forward, and it's on to Declan Rice.
Sterling on the ball now.
Moves it,
Declan Rice bearing down on the 18.
and it's a corner again. All thanks
Corner kick.
to Bednarek, who tracks back and stops his man. Oh, forgive me there, that was Shagawa, who stops his man. Sugawara, sorry, who stops his man, not Bednarek.
Set piece to Arsenal yet again.
And this is the seventh seventh corner kick to Arsenal. And I don't think
Saliba and Gabriel in the 18. Calafiori and Partey behind them as well. It's anybody's ball right now, but I don't think Arsenal are sending it long. They are passing the ball into the area. Oh, come on.
That was way wild from Saka, who after the short passes finds the ball at the edge of the net, at the edge of the box, but couldn't bury the chance. That's a goal kick to us.
Dispossessed yet again by Arsenal. Moving the ball back to Partey. Partey to Saliba.
Saliba back to Partey. Partey is looking for options up front, but yet there's none. And Jorginho stands right in front of him. Jorginho stands right in front of him, but he gives it back to Saliba. Saliba finds Gabriel on the left. Gabriel finds Sterling. Sterling sends it back to Gabriel. And they're trying to force the Southampton side out of their box, but it's not working so far. But it sends it long to Gabriel.
Check pulling, that should be a yellow card.
And Bednarek finds himself.
Nice one.
In the boots.
Yellow card to Bednarek there.
He knows he's lost his man, and that's the only option. And he finds himself on the books, and it's a yellow card to Bednarek. I hope he can still continue.
One more card and he's out.
I hope he can still continue with this game and not get the second yellow card.
Set piece to Arsenal yet again. Let's see what it's going to be. Are they going to play it short or pull the ball into the 18? Declan Rice on the ball right now. Sterling standing in front of him. We're having Partey, Gabriel, Havertz, and Calafiori in the 18. A couple of them more towards the left side of the midfield. Let's see if they are good. No. Southampton on the ball. Can he dispossess Walker-Peters? Balloons it away.
And that's Aribo ballooning the ball away. Throw into Arsenal. Partey wants to take it. I think it's going to be a long throw into the box because it looks like everybody is crowding the box setting area, so it's going to be a long throw into the box. Let's see if it could be another form of a long corner kick.
Fine play there. Fine play from Partey. Sending the ball back to Calafiori. Fiore to Saliba. Saliba to Partey. Partey to Calafiori. Running with the ball now, looking out for Rice. Come on, let's
Rice
send the ball
Sterling.
in.
Sterling tries to beat his man, shakes the man off, but
sends it in. No, nobody on the ball.
And the Southampton defense are calling for a foul there, but the referee doesn't give it. Arsenal still has the ball, moving it forward. Kai Havertz finds Thomas Partey to Saliba. Arsenal is moving it backwards to see if they could drag the Southampton attack back out of the box so they could make runs that could create them chances. But the style isn't working because everybody is sitting pretty deep and trying to clear the ball again. Now,
can we have another one? Not on target. Gabriel
takes a long shot, but not on target from 30 yards out. But yet, he misses his target.
No way.
Way wild.
Ramsey on the ball yet again. Long pass forward. Dispossessed yet again by Arsenal.
Southampton are comfortable playing the ball around their halves and maybe the upper stages of Arsenal's half, and they're not moving the ball into the final third for the Arsenal defense. They're not really giving the Arsenal side the trouble in their defensive line.
Final one there.
They're moving the ball forward, moving the ball around. They find it comfortable moving the ball around, but going forward has always been a problem for them. Now they find Kyle Walker-Peters on the left. He finds his man. They go back again and start afresh. It's what it is now, because now they have Dublin on the ball, trying to see if he could shake Sterling off, but he passes the ball.
Yet again,
and that was the first touch they had.
Moving so on a quick counter. Can you release this man now?
That was slow decision making from Gabriel Jesus, and Aribo is on the ball now. Or slow decision making from Jesus, and he loses the ball to Bednarek, who sends it forward to Aribo. But now Southampton are comfortable on the ball in their own half, not moving it forward, gradually moving it forward, and they're not getting. I think they've just had just one touch in the opposition's box in all of 37 minutes, just one touch, and it's not good enough for a Southampton side. But let's see how the game continues to progress. Now they find Dublin in the far edge of the box.
Long ball forward, dispossessed by Calafiori, brought down,
and he fouls his man.
Yellow card to Dublin yet. Yellow card to Dublin. Second yellow card to Southampton for the day.
The third yellow card so far. You can't be committing such fouls. Now we're seeing a replay of what could have been a goal for Arsenal, but Gabriel was so slow in making his decision there that he lost the ball quickly in midfield. Arsenal take their free kick. Now Saliba to Partey. Partey finds his man, gives it back to Gabriel. Wayward off his left. But the Arsenal defensive pair is just as formidable as it gets. They get stronger by the day. They get
Havertz on the ball now, moving the ball forward. Saka on the ball. Back to Havertz. Saka. Havertz back to Partey. Partey passing it back to Saliba.
Saliba finds Gabriel.
Calafiori on the ball. Back to Saliba.
Saliba
forward
sends
to
it
Saka.
long to Saka on the wild.
Fine one there, passing it in. Back to Saka yet again. Can we see a dink from the deflection?
And it's blocked by Archer.
Wow, that was close.
The Joe sent it loose and it was far off the corner. Tries to beat Ramsdale off the near post, but wasn't on target. So I think they'll go out with a goal kick again and continue to build. Now Ramsdale is not taking it, but they take it short to Ramsdale, and I think Southampton are trying to play the Arsenal way, take risk, and see if they could make something work in this game. But
funny enough,
it's not working.
Funny enough, whenever Southampton are trying to build from the back, it's always shaky, passing out from goalkeeper to defender. Wonder why that is.
Arsenal are comfortable in their own half.
Havertz on the ball now. Partey on the ball.
Kalafuri makes a run, and he
Havertz on the ball yet
he chose
again.
to find
Down
Havertz.
the 18. Clearance there for Southampton. Arsenal throwing right now. Bednarek with the clearance. Havertz again.
Drops the throw in for Thomas Partey. Just 5 minutes to go in this first half, of normal time in this first half, and it's still 0-0. Joe Aribo was dispossessed by Declan Rice, and Partey on the ball.
Sterling on the ball
trying
now.
to beat his man.
Fine pass. Let's see if we can get no dispossessed.
Just Joe Aribo starts and stops it. Now Southampton trying to break on the break.
Whoa.
And the referee doesn't give that as a foul to Gabriel, but he tells him to stand up, that it was no contact. Now Dublin trying to break, but nobody was there to give him support, and that was a problem for him.
Calafiore on the ball.
Declan Rice.
Calafiore. Jorginho back to Saliba. Back to Partey. Up to Saka. Free kick Arsenal. Saka playing the ball with a smile on his face even when he's been brought down.
When has he never has a smile on his face? Now Sterling trying to shake off his man. He crosses the ball, and Kyle Walker-Peters is there to clear it.
Fine play there by Saliba. Raya on the ball. Jorginho with the ball now. Saliba with the ball. Declan Rice on the ball. Moving into position. Sterling on the ball now. Are they going to try and bear down on the flank or across there? Nobody on the end of it. Nobody on the end of it.
Nobody on the end of it, and it's a goal kick. But the defender is calling out for a foul by Havertz.
Whenever Saka is in on that right flank, nobody seems to be on the right flank. That's a flaw in Arsenal's attack. Time check is 43 minutes. Couple of seconds left in this half. Arteta ever watchful from the sidelines. Arsenal seem to have had more possession in this game, but no reward. 11 attempts by Arsenal, 0 on target. Southampton 2 attempts, 1 on target. Clinicality looking like the missing link now for Arsenal. Partey on the ball. Moves it forward. Fine play there from Havertz. We have Sterling on the break now. Come on, nobody there, come on. Oh my goodness.
Defenders are there for the clearing. It was a good one so far.
Fine one from Saka there, sending back to Partey. Partey to Havertz back to Partey. That was the first counter on Southampton where you had less than 4 players in Southampton 18. and they missed it. Fantastic ball there. Saliba on the ball.
This is one thing when you have pacey players and you want to get yourself goals.
Saka on the ball.
That was a flick.
Can we get somebody rifle a shot in?
What a save from Ramsdale and Sterling comes in for the rebound and misses it, and it was a foul on Ramsdale, but the referee is still yet to decide what's going to be given.
Fine play there from Saka and fine shot from Partey. Fantastic
good save from Ramsdale.
I think it's the impact of the ball on Ramsdale that's
not the impact. I think there was contact between Sterling because of that slide.
Didn't see that coming.
Now the referees having a talking to why Ramsdale is down, and they don't know what to do about it. If it's a foul, the players are asking for a review by VAR, but the referee is saying there's no need for that yet because there was no contact. Now we are seeing a replay right now. It was a good save, fantastic save. Now look at.
Wasn't a good save. The ball took a bounce off just in front of him, and then he was able to get back in and get it away. But that could have been different. That could have been a goal. That could have been different. He got down well enough, but he took a bounce just in front of him, and he had to get up in quick time to get the rebound.
2 minutes of added time, and it's a corner kick. And let's see, it's just some seconds left in it.
Saka on the ball.
Another corner kick, and yet the time is up, but because it's a corner kick, the referee will have to give it. That's a corner kick, and the corner stands on it. What's a corner?
That was pretty close.
Ramsdale saves, and the referee blows the final whistle for the first half. And at the break, it's nil. Arsenal nil, Southampton 0. It was a good game so far. Arsenal have been on the ball. 67% of the possession has been to Arsenal, and 33 to Southampton. They've had 325 shots so far. Yet Southampton, I just can't match up these numbers. They've lost more balls going forward, so I just can't talk about these numbers so far. But Arsenal's had, so far in this game, they've had 92% pass accuracies in the first half. And let's see what the instruction would be at the break from Arteta and his man.
So far, Southampton have just been, satisfied to sit back, defend, soak up pressure, and try and break. Hasn't brought anything for them. 2 options, 2 attempts to go forward as against 11 for Arsenal. Tells the story of the match really. Let's see what the second half brings.
Then other games being played in the Premier League right now. We have interesting results here. Earlier today, Liverpool won their game. You already know about that. 1-0 against Crystal Palace. But At the other side of the London Stadium, where Arsenal are playing in North London, in East London Stadium, West Ham are leading by 2 goals to 1. You already know. Brentford is beating Wolf by 4 goals to 2. They know how to score early goals. Leicester is beating Bournemouth by 1 goal to 0. Man City is being held to a stalemate by 1-1 against Fulham, and Everton will play later today. But let's talk about this Man City game. It seems Fulham are matching them blow for blow, coming to score the goals after they go down. What do you think, John?
I think they got the early goal and then Kovacic got back in with the equalizer. So far, if you look at the stats for the match, we are going to see City with the possession and more chances on target than Fulham. Fulham also with more attacks, counter attacks than City. I guess they are sitting deep and defending, absorbing pressure and hitting on the break. Let's see how the game is going to go. Should be a game that is going to provide lots of action, lots of activities. I'm not seeing City losing this match. It's still early days. We still have 45 minutes to go. So let's see how that game goes. Going back into other games happening today.
Leicester is leading by 1 goal to 0. And Buanote with the goal with an assist from James Justin. What a run through for that is. And we got that goal quick. And they made sure they get their result, what they're looking for. What do you expect from the game coming forward?
Same thing, seeing Leicester City edging this one out. But Bournemouth can still come into this game and get it going.
You know, they are an advocate for late goals. They did it against Everton. They did it in their last game. And they advocate for late goals coming into the game later in the second half to get their goals and get back in the game and perhaps get a result from it. Do you expect them to do the same thing in this game?
Let's just watch and see. Right now, at this point in time, anything can happen.
Well, Brentford, the team that scores in the first minute of the Premier League game every season, every game week, you see them coming forward to score a goal. This game they scored in 2 minutes from Collins, and Wolverhampton came back with a response by Cunha, and they went on to play. In the first half now, they're playing a 4-2 lead against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Joe, what's your take on this game? Do you think they will continue to play in their early 2 minutes goal? If they can continue to keep that up, do you think they can finish somewhere above where they usually finish?
We shall see for where they finish this season, but for the way they start off their games, fantastic. A lot of clubs come into games, they want to just find their rhythm and then accelerate the pace of the game. Brentford just come in and look to get the early goal, look to get as much, create as much chances as possible and hit the opponent before they are ready to attack or defend the game. So we are just going to see Brentford keep on with their tactics. Surprisingly, nobody is calling it dark arts. Let's see what's happening now.
Come on, it's not dark art. They have one penalty to them by Mbeumo burying it. And the goal scorers for Brentford versus Wolverhampton Wanderers is Nathan Collins, Matthews Cunha, Mbeumo, Larson. For the 2 goals for Wolverhampton Wanderers are from Matthews Cunha and Larson, while the goals from Brentford are from Collins, Mbeumo, Norgard and Pinnock. Good defensive work, good attacking work. They've been solid going forward and going back in this game so far, John.
Yeah, kudos to Damsgaard for getting 2 assists. Fantastic one there. And Brentford are looking like they can hold off Wolves, okay? But they need to be wary. Wolves has Adama Traore and a couple of other. Wolves have a couple of fast wingers in the side who can punish them if they give them the opportunity.
You mentioned Adama Traore. I think he left the side earlier enough and he's gone to backup, but he's not welcome back on the side. Now he plays for Fulham, which is a problem. He plays for Fulham, and I think Man City would have to suffer his pace in this game, John.
They have a Doku in the side that can counter him with the same pace and a couple of other players in the side. I do not see Fulham causing Man City any stay in this match. Now,
West Ham went on to score the 1-minute goal in the game, and they dropped that when Ipswich Town equalized. Liam Delap equalized for Ipswich Town. Now Mohamed Kudus scored the second goal, and West Ham lead by 2 goals to 1, John.
Yes, clearly, I am more of an optimist than you are when it comes to West Ham against Ipswich, because coming into this match we weren't expecting anything but a draw. And
I felt like with Ipswich Town performing well in recent days, they could perhaps shut us
You
down, shut
weren't, you
West Ham
weren't
down.
confident in
No,
Lopetegui. You weren't confident in the side.
I feel like
and you were holding out for
I feel
a
like
draw.
the 9 weeks is a long time to go about it. You understand? It's a long period of time. You need 9 weeks to set your players in. But the lineup they're bringing into this game tells you that these players need maybe 7 weeks, but not more than 7 weeks. And they've been firing in all cylinders in recent games. I could tell you this for a fact: the combination between Gildo Rodriguez and Thomas Sunchek is what I have not been seeing so far. I see him play a solar and all of that, but it's not working. And now he's playing the lineup I always wanted him to play, like the lineup of in the front you have Jared Bowen, Lucas Paqueta, and Mohamed Kudus, and leading the front line is Antonio, who can hold up play and be the man that could bully defenders around. And I see him play that now, and I feel like it's confident getting this result in these games than play a new signing from the Spanish La Liga, which is not very good for the team. But I think it's a good combination so far in this game.
Yeah, a good combination.
Now back in the Arsenal game, we're seeing the Southampton side warm up now and getting the result. I think they're going to be coming forward to get a result. And we have 3 yellow cards so far for Southampton: one for Kyle Walker-Peters, one for Bednarek, and one for Dublin for the foul he committed against Calafiori. Then we have a substitute so far. Cameron Archer is in the game for Ross Stewart. I think he picked up a knock in that game. John.
Yeah, we are going to see a couple of changes. Southampton need to watch their backs now. They have 3 players on yellow cards. One looking not too far away from a red in the person of what's his name now, Kyle Walker-Peters, because down that flank he has Isaka bearing down on him. You also have Bednarek as well, who's one of their chief defenders in the side. On another one for a careless yellow card tugging on Gabriel shirts, he has to be careful too, because anything now and it could be off. So we are going to see the manager's tactics in this second half. Is he going to take anybody off to prevent a red card, or is he going to leave them on and trust that they are going to be in their best performance and their best manners? Because let's not forget, you can get a booking in the Premier League now for talking back at the referee. You can get a booking in the Premier League now by trying to obstruct the run of play. So anything other than the standard and anything other than the best behavior from any of these 3 players, and we could see them risk a red card in this encounter, which would be counterproductive to what they are aiming to do, which is sit back and absorb pressure and hit on the brake. So far, let's see how it's going to work out for them. But I think Arteta needs to be 2 steps further than his contemporary and try to make a few changes to the starting lineup. Partey needs to come back to his real position in the midfield, because the midfield have lacked a cutting edge going forward. Partey needs to come back into that position. They need to get somebody back in to cover for Partey so that Partey can move into the midfield. And then we are going to have to see a change between the Havertz, Sterling, and one other player in the midfield. We are going to have to see a change to bring in somebody who is more attacking, like maybe a Trossard or a Martinelli, to come into the game and change something, because clearly they are lacking in that going forward.
Well, I have to say this, but I think the Southampton side as well should have to do some substitutions, send some bodies forward. I think Joari Bob sitting deep in defense doesn't sit well with them. He should be the one leading the attack. He should be the one in the front alongside Dublin. He has the pace, he has the body to bully defenders as well, but he's sitting deep in that Southampton side, doesn't tell the full story of what the style of play is for Southampton now. Are they going to come to Arsenal? Are they going to come to the London Stadium and defend all through the 90 minutes, or would they be pushing forward to get a result in this game? Because we've not seen them push forward, we've seen them lose passes, we've seen them lose balls in credible positions that they shouldn't be. We've seen them lose balls in technical areas, and when they lose those balls, if Arsenal were as clinical as they usually are in other games, they would have scored more goals in this game.
Yeah, same thing here. Let's see if they are going to up their energy level in this match. Otherwise, it could be a very, very long game here. Looking at the way it's setting up right now, it could be a very long game for them if they do not switch up their energy levels and try to push for something. They've seen out the first half, and they are just going to have just 30 minutes in the second half to turn the game around, in the sense of trying to get a goal. 30 minutes, because half of the time they are soaking up a lot of pressure from Arsenal, and then they are going to have pockets of spaces, pockets of minutes to be on the break. Let's see if they can make those chances count.
Now we're talking about passes in the final third. Arsenal has 8 corner kicks and as Southampton has none. I think fouls committed, as Southampton have committed 6 fouls in this game. And Arsenal are just going to, these goalkeepers have made 1-1 save each and counter attack so far. Arsenal have picked up one counter attack. And I think that was the one that was led by Sterling, but he couldn't do anything about it. I keep asking myself, why do players have a blockhead when going on the counter attack? We always complain about players being, I always complain about players being all brains and no brains, all pace and no brains. But Sterling has both pace and has brains, but yet, moving forward in that game, he didn't really get the pass he needed. Because if he had found Jesus on the other side of the pitch, they would have scored a goal against Southampton by now, and they could have been running Southampton riots in this game.
You have to consider the fact that when you're playing a game with this intensity, and a couple of players moving in and out of positions, for example, whenever you have Sterling on the ball, bearing down the flanks on the Southampton left, on
the Southampton right side of defense,
you either have a Saka in his position, sitting out for that out winger back to his position. But whenever Saka drifts into the middle, Havertz, who needs to fill up that position, is not in position, and the ball gets lost when Sterling sends it. Because if you look at Sterling's crosses, his crosses have not been more into the middle to get a header.
Because there's no Jesus.
It's always been out into
the flanks.
The flanks, yes. So
I know there's no Jesus to pick up the pass. There's no Kai Havertz because they're all dropping deep into midfield. And whenever they want to send those crosses in, there's nobody to pick up those passes.
So that's the thing. There needs to be a shift in the way they set it. If nobody's going to be there to pick up those crosses, Sterling needs to stop sending it out wide and send it into the middle or into the half circle to get somebody to get in on it, because it's not working out for them. And then coming down that flank, you also have him having to contend with 2 defenders on him, same for Saka as well. It's a defensive game from Southampton any way you want to look at it, and he's going to have to struggle because he has more work to do in trying to break down whoever is on him to get the ball away.
Okay, let's see what the second half brings to us right now. It's halftime, Southampton 0, Arsenal 0, and the players are back on the pitch. I think with fresh energies, fresh instruction, different style of play coming into the second half, and Calafiori is the last man out, and it's warm-up time.
Ramsdale will be loving his performance so far against Arsenal. It's going to be left to see if the Arsenal side are going to be able to break down his defense and get in a goal. But if you have to consider and you put things in perspective with what is at stake here, an opportunity to close in the gap at the top, or an opportunity to stop Liverpool from widening the gap, because if they fail to win here, the gap between Liverpool and the gap between them and Arsenal widens, and so they need to win here to close in those gaps. They also need to win here to build on the consistency for the season if they are to be title contenders, if they are to have a crack at the title this year. Right now, Raya sending the ball forward into the Southampton 18. Arsenal on the ball here, sending the ball back to Partey, back to Gabriel, back to Calafiori on the ball now, sending the ball. Can he send the ball forward or sideways? Moving the ball forward now into, Sterling moving the ball into Jesus with a shot. Inches wide there. Fine play there from Arsenal. Can he ever get on target? That's the story of the day. Can he get on target? I would have loved to see him square the ball off to Sterling before putting the ball forward, but it was inches wide. Let's see if he can get something out of the game today. Southampton with the ball, trying to move the ball around. It's always a chore. You have 4 players from Arsenal trying to dispossess them in their own 18. And Southampton moving the ball into Arsenal's 18 right now.
They've not really had much of the ball in the Arsenal half, but they're moving the ball around. Ramsdale sends a long ball, but the player is offside and he didn't decide not to run for it. Well, back to Arsenal half, and Gabriel with the ball, moving the ball around. It's to Saliba. Saliba finds this. Jorginho. Jorginho is trying to make a forward pass. I keep saying this. Jorginho is not one of these players that I see much often make forward passes. He's always passing the ball sideways. But for Arsenal, he's played a little bit different, moving the ball forward, especially when he plays alongside Partey.
Partey on the ball now, trying to send the ball backward to Raya. Raya confidently playing his 1-2 touch with
Jorginho.
Yeah.
And Jorginho puts it back to the flanks, and Partey is on it now. And the referee gives a foul. Archer fouls Jorginho on the ball, and Saliba stands on it. Archer is calling out his teammate to play a high line of defense, but they are not a side that wants to play high line of defense. I think they are comfortable sitting deep and absorbing the pressure than playing a high line of defense. Martinelli looking from the bench, seeing that he could do something different to this attack, but I don't think so myself. Ramsey plays a long ball forward, and Southampton have the game. Well, Arsenal back on the ball. Jesus back to Gabriel. Saliba moves it. He's moving forward.
Havertz watching the ball there.
Some of these players are just ball watching. Aribo moves it back, and they're back to the defense line for Southampton. Kapita finds Aribo sends it back again. Dublin trying to beat Calafiori. What a miss that is. I think it was a build-up play, wonderful build-up play by Dublin, beating Calafiori to it, and they couldn't find a way to bury that chance.
They're exposing Calafiori's lack of pace. Fine chance, but then woeful effort on goal there. Saliba on the ball now. Back to Rice to Saliba, moving the ball forward, dispossessed there by Southampton. Havertz trying to get possession back. Southampton on the ball.
And they're looking at the goal and see if they could give it for an offside. But I don't think it's an offside. I don't think it was in an offside position.
Fantastic shots there. That was Archer's goal. That's
what I'm saying. It was a pass from Fernandez. Sorry. You can see the joy in the coaches' faces. You could see the joy in the fans' face. They celebrate like they've won. And that was a foul.
More antics and theatrics from Southampton.
No, I think his knee kind of hit him in the face while he was trying to stand up. I think the forward line for Arsenal is not connecting very well. Jesus, Havertz, and and Sterling, they're not connecting very well. I don't think they have the chemistry to move on to this game.
Come on, one more chance here. Nope, dispossessed.
Dispossessed by Bednarek. He moves it forward, trying to find the pass. I sent it wild.
Fine one there, dispossessed. Moving it forward.
Goal! Goal! Wonderfully passed by Wonderful pass by Saka to find Havertz. And Havertz slots it in, buried it wonderfully.
Fantastic one there from Havertz.
Goal off
Nice
the woodwork. Was a good goal.
Nice one. Nice
good game
one.
from Saka. I think he's had this chemistry with Saka. He's had these passes with Saka, and they find a way to score the goals.
That
Look
was
at
a
Saka.
fantastic
Look
pass.
at Saka intercepting the pass and giving it.
Woo!
And that was a shot
nice
in
one.
off the woodwork.
That's what you call Arutu there.
You know, you and this your game. You and this your game.
That's what you call sweet Arutu. Ramsdale well beaten off the post. And it's all level
No,
again.
I think the two Arsenal goalkeepers have considered a goal in this game, so there will be no debate on who's better after this game. I think they've just considered the goal. They've just lost. If one of them had kept a clean sheet, it would have been who's better. But now the clean sheet is gone and the debate is dead until the next game. Let's see. And like somebody said,
we still have over 40 minutes to play in this match. It's not over until it's over. Counter yet again. Come on, let's go. The referee hasn't blown the whistle.
It's an offside.
The referee hasn't blown the whistle. That was close.
Bednarek to the rescue. Didn't let his head down with the offside call. But he was off. Though while he was trying to signal the assistant ref, he also tried to stop the attack from continuing.
Jesus should have just taken a shot.
No, that was a clear-cut pass.
Should have just taken a shot. Martinelli on the sidelines looking to come on for Arsenal.
He and I think they want to make a triple change. Martinelli, Merino and Trossard. Now Sterling is the first one out. Let's see who is next.
Martinelli is on for Sterling.
Martinelli is on for Sterling. Trossard is on for Jesus. I think Jorginho will be on. I'm sorry, Moreno will be on for Jorginho.
Mikel Merino making his debut here at Arsenal. Raucous reception by the fans. Yes, Arteta is rallying up the fans, trying to get them behind the team. Hopefully they can see if they can nick a win here. It remains to be seen though. Dispossessed yet again, Calafiori on the ball. Back to Partey.
Now the Rice coming back to see if he can join the build-up play.
Saliba.
Back to Saliba. Saliba to Gabriel. Gabriel to Trossard. Trossard to Calafiori. Calafiori sends it forward.
Fine play there.
Moreno.
Calafiori needs to
He brings the ball back, but he needs to up his game with his pace.
Needs to up his pace.
Now Kai Havertz finds Saka on the right.
Come on, man!
And the Clarice sends it way off target.
Gosh, come on. Just you alone in there. How couldn't you? Oh, come on. Come on.
And it's 62 minutes on the clock. And Southampton are trying to build a momentum going forward. I think they've kind of gotten themselves in their game. Kawakapita drives it forward, trying to beat his man.
Dispossessed yet again. Arsenal continue.
And it's a foul. Mourinho wins his first Premier League foul against Southampton, a foul by Downs.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nope. Off target. Off target. That was way off, man. Arsenal know they have it all to do right now, so everybody is up with the energy, up with the attack. Martinelli on the ball. Back to Calafiore to Trossard. Can we see a cross in or a fake out? Find one. Can we get somebody?
Corner.
Oh my goodness. Oh, deflection.
But I think the goalkeeper will be aiming for it if he hadn't touched Bednarek.
Set piece Arsenal yet again. Can we see more of those magical dark arts here? Saka on the ball. Isn't it funny how Arsenal always set up with 4 on the left?
You don't understand. They don't mix themselves in.
Yeah, they run in.
They stay far on the edge of the box 18 and run in
when the ball starts
coming in. And before you know what's happening, one person is already reaching the ball. The time check here is 65 minutes. And Southampton is trying to build from the back, but they lose the ball to Arsenal. Arsenal in the midfield. Declan Rice comes forward, tries a long ball to Martinelli.
Martinelli, what can you offer this team here? Find one there. Come on, Pate. Just raise the ball. Sends it back. Come on. Free header, nobody there.
A foul on Joari Ball in the Southampton's defense area. Intensity is building in this game, and was seeing the players run at each other, trying to know who is going to get the win off this game right now.
Funny how is the centre half doing the goal kicks for Ramsey. Long ball out, intercepted. Arsenal on the ball now. Martinelli. Trossard, Martinelli. Merino. Corner kick.
Fernandes with the assist. He's been a workhorse so far for Southampton side, trying to stop every pass, trying to make sure he's winning the tackles. He's also making incredible interceptions. He and Flynn Downs and Bednarek.
We still have the same usual suspects, God. We still have the same usual suspect. Just nothing obvious, just 4 Arsenal players gathering at the far side of the half, running in at the cross of the ball. Nice header, but no power behind it.
And it was off target. That was by Kai Havertz again. I think the way he scores goals in these games makes it hard for Arteta to go in and get a striker in. Because I believe Arsenal at this moment should be looking for strikers that could bury 30, 40 goals a season.
Ramsdale on the ball, trying to send the ball in. Intercepted by Arsenal yet again. Fine one, the Arsenal. Keeping possession. Can we see a break here? Come on, release the ball. Throw in there for Arsenal.
And other results in the Premier League so far, because it's 3 o'clock and many games are playing right now. Arsenal are still playing a 1-1 draw against Southampton. Brentford and Crystal Palace still play a 4-2 to Brentford, winning that game 4-2. And the game is still on. It's 66 minutes in that game. Leicester City and Bournemouth has equalized, and Leicester City won.
Can we get a goal?
And Arsenal with the second goal.
Go!
All thanks to Martinelli. Go! Come on! Come on!
Martinelli! Fantastic one, fantastic goal there by Martinelli. Just at the nick of time, when you need somebody to be on the other side of the post, Martinelli was there. Fantastic one.
And yet still another result, because we're talking about Arsenal scoring the second goal right now. Man City are leading their game by 2-1, and West Ham United are leading their game by 3-1. Every other team has scored one extra goal, and I think the goal for Bournemouth has been cancelled.
Wow. Fine run in there by Saka.
The goal for Bournemouth has been cancelled, all thanks to VAR. It was ruled out for an offside. Now Leicester still leads by 1-0. The second goal for Arsenal is being checked as well by VAR. He's onside, all thanks to Bednarek. If you see from the position I'm here now, all thanks to Bednarek, he's onside.
Yes.
The player who is offside is Merino. Merino is offside, but Bednarek keeps. Because of the position right now, we can always draw a line from here, and I'm drawing my line. I don't know what the VAR is drawing, but I'm drawing my line.
Martinelli is onside. I don't think
Martinelli is
that's
onside, all thanks to Bednarek's positioning in that area. But if you'll be running out of offside due to Moreno's running to play, I think that will be Moreno's run will disrupt the play. I think that's what they will be giving.
There was no contact from Moreno, so.
Checking for possible offside for the past 2 minutes right now. And the time check is 70 minutes on the clock. Arsenal are still leading 2-0, but it's looking like they'll have to cancel it. But if you ask me, it's clearly onside. I think this is why the other leagues use a simulation line to draw it. But Premier League,
fine play there.
I think it's Moreno's reaction to the ball they should be looking at now, not Martinelli's goal. Kai Havertz.
Onside.
Ramsdale beating at his near post. Mateo Kovacic to the rescue for Man City, scoring 2 goals in this encounter against Fulham.
So time check is 71 minutes. Arsenal on the ball now. Southampton can't afford to sit back. They have to come out
and this is what they mean by when you come out to play, you get beaten on the counter. And I think this is where you need the likes of Martinelli to be on top form. Now you see Southampton defense playing. All players are in the midfield right now.
Yeah, they are all up now.
They are all up now. Nobody is sitting deep in their positions. Nobody is sitting deep in their own box.
Remember, as I said when we were going into the second half, once you come into the second half, you have less than 30 minutes to attack Arsenal, because Arsenal are going to sit in on the ball. They are going to have more of the possession, and Southampton are going to have to nick the ball off them and then have less than 30 minutes to try to attack and make something for themselves. And this is 72 minutes now, time check. Arsenal in their 18 yet again, trying to create another scoring chance. Saka on the ball. Can you square it up to somebody?
And Ramsdale makes a save. And I think my boys are doing me proud right now. It's Lucas Paqueta with the 4th goal for West Ham United. And they beat Ipswich Town 4-1. Lucas Paqueta, now there's a sub in that game. Carlos Soba is in for Guido Rodriguez. And Edson Alvarez is in for Mikel Antonio. And I think it's going to be a midfield game right about now.
Fine save there from Ramsdale.
One-touch football by Arsenal, and they lose the ball, all thanks to Calafiori. Looking at the goal again by Martinelli, beating Ramsdale at his near post, all thanks to Saka looking up to find him in that space. It was a good game.
How nobody was able to track Martinelli is crazy.
The thing is, I think it was the run from Moreno that stopped that tracking. And Fernandes, the man that created the first goal for Archer, is out, and his person replacing him now is Paul Onuachu. Where Crystal Palace, I don't know why I get confused with Crystal Palace in this game now, because they just played earlier today against Liverpool. But Fernandes and Manning are out for Paul Onuachu and Armstrong. Good midfielder and a good attacker. Armstrong has been in this team for a very long time.
Fine play there from Arsenal, keeping possession.
Paul Onuachu gets the ball back, bullies 1 or 2 defenders or 1 or 2 midfielders, finds Dublin, but Dublin sends it backward. Now, Pau Capitas finds his man Downs. Downs finds Sugawara. I think the Southampton side are trying to conserve not to concede much goals in this game. But we've seen Ramsdale make credible saves to keep his side alive, keep the game alive for Southampton so far in this game. Archer bullies Saka off the ball, finds Skywalker Peters, Paul Onuachu finds Downs. Downs sends it long for Archer to chase after, but there is a Saliba there or Declan Rice there to stop him.
Ryan on the ball. Moving it back to Saliba. Saliba on the ball. Moving it forward to Saka. Saka on the ball. Dispossessed there by Southampton.
Dispossessed by Joe Aribo. Joe Aribo finds Armstrong. Finds Archer. Trying to create something here now. Now they send it back again. Surprisingly, how Southampton, 11 of their players are in Arsenal's half, trying to cut their way through to see if they could get the equalizer, but it's going to hurt them, because if Arsenal get hold of that ball, it's
all over. Yeah, it's going to be same thing. Same thing again with Calafiori not tracking back to cover his running. Same thing happening yet again.
And the Clarence clears the ball, and it's a throw to Southampton.
I think no matter how you want to cut it, Arsenal have to look at their defense now and look at their options in the fullback position, because we are seeing it. This is just Southampton now exposing Calafiori's wing time and time again.
Shikawara with the ball, finds Armstrong. Armstrong almost loses it.
Here they go again.
All thanks to Shikawara, they still are in the game. Back to Ramsdale now, and flying downs.
It always seems Southampton are 4 passes away from losing possession. Yes?
They're still on possession, just that they have a throw, all thanks to Declan Rice winning the tackle. Kyle Walker-Peters on the throw now, looking for who to give the ball to. Either he has Lynn Downs or Joe Aribo in front of him, but he's looking for a long option.
Southampton with the ball now, trying to press forward.
I think the only way to beat these goalkeepers are in the near post. I think they beat Ramsdale in the near post in this game. They beat Raya in the near post, and I think that was what Dublin is trying to do now.
But his shots, Raya wasn't beaten in the near post.
He was beaten in the near post.
No, he wasn't beaten in the near post.
Was beaten in the near post.
The ball from Archer was sent toward the far post.
It's near the same thing. It's
not the same near post. If he had scored to his right, which would have been near post, but he scored
when
to the left.
When a player runs diagonal, he sends the ball to the other side of the post.
He sends the ball. It's not the near post. You can't call that near post.
I mean, close to the stick is what I mean.
It's not close. If you say close to the stick, I'll agree with you, but you can't say near post. That wasn't near post.
Wow, what a miss by. That was a corner kick, and they almost had a goal in it.
Counter here from Arsenal. Martinelli on the ball, driving in. Martinelli on the ball.
And Dublin rescues.
Back yet again. Somebody else getting in on the ball there. Come on, let's see. Southampton have recovered, but Arsenal is still on the ball.
No, I saw that run from Dublin, and I know that he's not going to let Martinelli get off it easily.
But Martinelli got it. And got him off it too. So, moving the ball forward now, Arsenal. Fine play there. Come on, let's see if you can break it in. Havertz missed.
He had no options and he had to go solo, but he also missed it.
Sugawara doesn't track back fast enough.
Now that's the replay from the Southampton goal, and it could have been a good goal from Bednarek, but he hits the woodwork and claimed by Ramsdale.
Handball, but it wasn't given. Raya sends the ball back.
Armstrong finds his man, but they lose that pass.
That was a scare there. Time check is 80 minutes.
Good run by Sugawara, but there was nobody to connect to it. Paul Onachu was not there to connect to the pass.
Yes, and Calafiori wasn't fast enough yet again to either intercept or stop him from getting the ball off.
I think it's one of those things that they will be exploiting him from this season.
Tomiyasu on the sideline warming up, about to come in.
He's back from injury. They'll have to test him for the last 10 minutes of this game. That's what I keep telling people. Whenever the player comes back from injury, you don't put him into the starting lineup. You put him for 10 minutes first. You test him with 10 minutes for 3 consecutive games. Then you introduce him again for another 15 minutes or 20 minutes and see how his form is before you can put him in the starting lineup to play for 60 minutes or so. And I think Arteta is doing well to manage his players and his team from considering more injuries. Look at Thomas Partey play 90 minutes. At some point in time, he plays him for 60 minutes and let him rest because he knows he wants to manage his injury results.
Gabriel on the ball, forward to Calafiori. Calafiori
to Martinelli. Martinelli sends it back to Gabriel.
Gabriel to Rice. Lost the ball there.
Onachi bullies his way
Fine
past
one, fine
Jorginho.
clearance. Counter, come on, let's go. Counter. Saka finding his man. Havertz on the ball in the 18 now. Come on.
Dublin, with his pace, knows how to stop. I think he's a good defender so far because going forward, he's created enough chances. Coming back as well, he's made those plausible runs.
Fine play there from Martinelli. Fine play from Calafiori. Come on. Oh.
Good defensive work by Southampton here, blocking the shot from the right. That shot was low.
Partey pulling it in. Southampton with the ball. Dispossessed. Arsenal with the ball now. Come on. Too much on the ball there.
And back to Ramsdale.
Fine one.
What a foul. Paul Onachu tries to bully his man Gabriel, but he was fouled. I think Howard Bells have saved. Howard have saved Ramsdale in this game so much.
Partey to make way for Tomiyasu.
And the results in other teams still stand as it is. West Ham 4-1, Man City with another goal, and it's 3-1 to Man City against Fulham in this game. And Jeremiah Doku for the goal with Rico Lewis with the assist. Interesting when you put in a young lad and he comes and tells you he needs to be starting games, but he knows he has a lot of players to fight for starting shots for with. John.
Yeah, as Man City have been giving a couple of them game time and they are paying off one way or another.
It's one of those things when you introduce young players in the side, you know you have big names, you introduce them, give them 15 minutes of their game, and they come in to do you proud. They serve you like their father. They come in to do you proud. This is the same Jeremiah Doku who was introduced in the game in just about 62 minutes of the game, getting on the score sheet. Rico Lewis starting this game so far and also getting an assist in this game.
Fine one there by Calafiori.
Joe Aribo, who is fleet-footed, knows how to stop a fleet-footed attacker. And Kyle Walker-Peters is down. I think it was an accidental crash in by Saka on him.
Fantastic goal there by the Arsenal side.
Southampton are trying to make another sub in this game.
Time check is 87 minutes and 13 seconds.
Arsenal in the half now, trying to pass the ball around, sends it long to find his man.
Arsenal on the ball right now.
On the ball.
Come on, look at your man there.
Goal! Quick reaction by Saka on it, passing on a loose ball. Quick reaction there, and he gets the goal. Not
Saka
waiting for
on
the
this
referee to
one,
decide.
yes.
He didn't wait for the referee
Fantastic
to
goal.
decide on who, if the foul on Trossard should stand, but he reacts quickly to it and gets his goal.
Fantastic one there. 3 goals Arsenal, 1 goal Southampton.
I think there will be a quick check. I think there will be a quick check on a foul in the build-up to that goal.
Fine play by Trossard.
Sugawara dispossessing Trossard and losing the ball back losing the ball back to Saka, who buries it beautifully at the far corner.
The fans are going crazy right now.
I think Havertz just met a record and he's equaled the record in the Arsenal Emirates Stadium so far. He is the second player in the Arsenal history to score in 7 consecutive games at the Emirates Stadium for Arsenal, followed by the first person on that list was Robin van Persie in the 2011-2012 season, and Kai Havertz equals that record so far. And now Calafiori is out for Kiwo. Good game so far. He's had his game. He's been beaten so many times, but he kept his head high and continued to push and improved in his game. I think Dublin has showed him what they call premium shege, but he still came out strong in that game.
You wouldn't hold it against him. He's playing out of his main position and he's doing well in that position. So fine game for Calafiori. Arsenal again yet on the ball, trying to move forward. Is it going to be a flurry of goals as we head into the first of the extra 9 minutes in this match? Arsenal on the ball again. Saka on the ball. Havertz rescues that ball. Corner to Arsenal yet again.
I think Arsenal are looking for ways to find their corner kick and see if they could get a goal. This is the first game they've scored flurry of goals without a set piece in it.
Like I said earlier on, when it rains, it pours for Ramsdale, and it's pouring right now.
And Fulham are trying to see if they could rescue a point in this one. They're fighting back strong with Rodrigo getting on the score sheet and Reece Nelson with the assist. Now it's 3-2 to Man City, and the time check there is 2 minutes of added time. They give them 5 minutes of added time and they played 2 minutes of it already. So with 2 minutes 30 seconds left, Man City lead by 3-2. Ramsey makes an incredible save from the set piece, and Arsenal start to build again from the back.
Trossard on the ball.
Gabriel finds Trossard on the ball, and he finds Kiwo. But Kiwo doesn't make a run because there's a defender there.
Fine play. Is that off?
It was an offside because he's been lying down on the ball, faking a foul, and all of a sudden he stands up to chase after a ball. Martinelli offside. And Brentford with another goal here is Fabio Carvalho, making it 5-2. Brentford are rocking this game against Southampton Wanderers. Paulo Nacho trying to bully his man. The Canaries find it difficult losing the ball in critical areas.
Fine play there by Arsenal. Adam Armstrong bullying the defenders, nothing yet for him.
Making the sub of putting in Adam Armstrong and Paulo Nacho makes it a double sub for two strikers in a game. When you're winning against Arsenal, you shouldn't be playing two strikers if you're not going to be moving the attack. I think so far they're still trying to defend, not conceding more goals.
Arsenal yet again bearing down on the 18. Dispossessing Southampton is like child's play for Havertz. Merino on the ball.
He finds the Canaries. The Canaries sends it back to Saliba.
Gabriel on the ball. Back to Saliba. Back to Tomiyasu.
Back to Kiwo. Tomiyasu. Now to Moreno. Moreno sends it forward for Martinelli to chase after.
Martinelli on the ball yet again, driving into the 18. Can we see another goal?
Bednarek with the save.
Time check is 94 minutes 37 seconds. Less than 4 minutes left in this match. Arsenal still on the prowl, looking to get another one. And guess what? It's another set piece yet again.
9 minutes to go, and if 9 minutes of other time, and Arsenal have played 5 minutes of that time already.
Yes, just 4 minutes left on the clock now. Declan Rice
Southampton
about to
hold
send
on
it
and
in.
not concede more goals, because it's going to tell on the form and ability for Ramsdale to keep.
Declan Rice sends it in. Goal
And
kick.
it's a goal kick. Gabriel knocks it wild.
Looks like he's taking a knock.
If that be true, some of the fan base will be celebrating about now.
Arsenal with the ball yet again. Another movement forwards. Martinelli there.
Relaxes for the ball and loses it to a Southampton defender.
Typical Martinelli.
Archer moving forward gradually. I think with the sub, Walker Peters has moved to the right to play as a right wing back instead of a left wing forward in this game.
Come on, look at Martinelli coming down that left flank. Fine play there. Can we see Martinelli do so? Wow, that was close.
Ramsdale making a statement here that he is the man he says he is. You know, someone who makes saves, who makes critical saves. Because this game would have been 7 by now, but he is making saves. He's kept Southampton in the game. It's just that Southampton are not going forward enough to create that chances that they need to create. He's made enough saves in this game to get Southampton the win, but they are not moving forward to attempt to play a shot at Raya. Just the one time or two times they made 2 shots on target against Raya. They scored one of that, which tells you how to get goals past Raya. And now he's doubling with his man. Crosses in forward, and Tomiyasu is there for the clearing. Saka reacts beautifully to it, try to protect the area.
Well played by Saka. Less than 2 minutes on the board. Southampton still not showing any attacking intent. Content just passing the ball back forth.
Holding on to the ball will allow you to see the options you have for creating chances. I think that's what they've done so far, but they've also not moved forward enough.
Time check is 98 minutes, less than 1 minute left in this encounter. Arsenal with the ball now. Fine one there. Giving honor to the turnarounds. Sending the ball forward.
Trossard sends the ball forward, and Ramsdale stands halfway across the pitch, sends it back. This is Southampton coming. This is the Southampton that always concede goals. You lose one goal, and all your players are coming forward to kind of play an attacking football when you know you're not an attacking side. Bednarek making a one-touch pass to flanks, and Kawaka Peters running into pocket space, yet couldn't get it.
They need to hold out and leave this game the way it is. Arsenal need to hold it out. 2 seconds, 1 second, 9 minutes are up, and it's full time here at the Emirates Stadium.
Arsenal win this game 3-1. It's an interesting game so far, and we saw the Arsenal side come up top of this game, creating multiple chances after going 1 goal down to Archer's clinical finish earlier in the second half. Now Arsenal come back from behind to win this game 3-1, thanks to goals from Kai Havertz, Martinelli, and
Saka.
It was a good game so far, and they are congratulating each other. It's good having you on the show. Thanks for joining us on this live watch along. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.